What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Official's YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday, and we are playing Control today. Everybody's favorite. Woo! Control and Expanded. What's going on? So there was a tournament. Path to the Geek number 27 was won by Mekon 251322. He beat Arceus Malamar, beat Row Eggs, beat Lugia Arceus, beat Regirock Box, beat what deck is this? Beat another control deck, but a different kind of control deck. Beat Lugia Arceus, beat Regirock, and beat Mew Genesect with pretty much Wobbuffet style. It's Bind Barricade. Each Pokemon played in each player's hand. Discard pile have no abilities except for Psychic Pokemon, which is a big deal because there's a bunch of Pokemon in this deck, or a bunch of expanded Pokemon that use abilities that are not Psychic. So yeah, that's the main thing here. If you notice, it's only 3 capture and 2 water. The water's for the Articuno-GX. Got the Cold Crush, just call energy from the active Pokemon. You can't use more than one GX attack per turn. And of course, captures to find more basic Pokemon. What basic Pokemon are we finding here? Well, we got Bunnelby. Burrow, discard top card of your deck, of your opponent's deck, or burrow till and shuffle a card from your discard pile back to your deck. It has the Barrage trait. You can attack twice, so you can burrow twice, or burrow till twice, or do one of each. You have one Miltank, make where Pokemon V can't hurt this guy. You have a Snorlax, makes where Pokemon can't retreat, which is really good. You can stall somebody up in the X spot. You have a 1/1 Mightyena. Basically, it can just one-shot a Mew. I think that's why it's in here. If you want to have any Pokemon VMAX to play, this tax costs 3 less. I guess you could just like do damage to other VMAXs. The big one's going to be Mew. I think Mew has too many outs, and that's why it's played in this deck. Carbink, basic energy attached to your base Pokemon can't be discarded by effects of your opponent's attacks, abilities, or trainer cards, which is going to be great. It's going to help you against Mill itself. Regirock is it has a Delta Barrier. Whenever your opponent plays a trainer card, excluding Pokemon tools and stadium cards, reveal all effects of that card done to its Pokemon, so they can't like boss it up or Guzman up or anything like that. So you can put energy in the Regirock, like put it largely on it, and at any moment Thorton into the Regirock into whatever you want to. Girafarig has the Gifts Lost. Put 2 cards in your opponent. Put 2 cards from your opponent's discard in the Lost Zone. Really good, Regidrago, and that's all the Pokemon in here. But it's really nice. Rotil is going to let you find cards, earn Mill. Miltank's going to make a Pokemon V can't hurt you. It's just like deck list or online. You can see all your opponent's cards. Snorlax is going to make your opponent can't retreat. Carbink is going to prevent other control decks. Regirock is going to let you stack energies on it and go for that Crow Crush effect with the Articuno-GX or any Pokemon you want to, really. And Girafarig is for the Regirock. Not for the Regirock. Sorry, it's for the Regidrago matchup. Counter Catcher, if you're down on price cards, you can bring one of your Pokemon's bench to the active. Of course, you're always going to be down on price cards. 1 Dash Machine, discard 2, put a trainer in your hand. 1 Field Blur to give it a 2 combination of tools or stadium cards. You got 4 Lily's Pokédoll. You play this card as a 30 HP Pokemon anytime during your turn. If this Pokemon's at your active, you may discard a card from it and put it on the bottom of your deck. But this card can't retreat. And if it's knocked out, your opponent can't take your price card. So, outside of the Wobbuffet, you can go for the Lily Robo substitute stall technique. There's 6 of them. Robo subs does the same thing, but this one discards, but this one goes on bottom of your deck, so that's the difference there. 1 Nest Ball to find your Pokemon and put on your bench. Regirock, 1 Pokemon in your hand, or 3 back in your deck. Target Whistle, put a base Pokemon from your opponent's discard onto their bench. 4 VS Seeker to reuse supporter cards. 4 Tropical Beach. To draw, you have 7 cards in your hand. Your turn does end. 1 AZ, put a Pokemon back into your hand. Discard all cards attached. 1 Faba to choose a tool or special energy card and put it in the Lost Zone. 2 Gladion. Look at your face down cards. Put 1 in your hand. Then shuffle the Gladion into your remaining praise cards and put them back down. So yeah, that's pretty good. Guzman, switch both active with your bench. Lusamine's going to put 2 supporter cards and stadium cards from your discard back into your hand. Now, this is any combination, so you can grab a Lusamine with a Lusamine to keep the Lusamine combo going. 1 in to disrupt your opponent. Plumeria, discard 2 cards in your hand. If you do discard energy from your opponent's Pokemon, it's anywhere, not just the active. Range to get rid of effects if need be. Force Demons resolve the bread and butter of your deck. Search 3 cards and put through your hand. Your turn does end, though. Flare Grunt, discard energy off the active, so that's the difference. Plumeria, you discard 2, discard anywhere. Flare Grunt's only active. Team Rocket's Handiwork, we're going to flip 2 coins, discard 2 cards for each heads you hit. Team Scroll Grunt, look at your opponent's hand, discard 2 energies in there. Teammates, when Pokemon's knocked out, search for any 2 cards and put them in your hand. Thorton to do the swap. Float Stone for free retreat. Tool Jammer to get rid of Float Stones. And 3 capture, 2 water. So, it is a control box deck. It's going to be painful to watch. We'll try not to play too many games with it. I know it's not fun. And if people think of expanded, this is what they're most dreaded. I feel like this is what they're dreading the most. They hate playing against the stall decks. They hate playing against... and I think the good thing is, like, stall is not too everywhere online. I think the deck is really good. And hopefully we do a good showcasing of this deck. Showing, like, hey, this is a really good deck. Just a lot of people don't play it in online. And I think the big reason why people don't play online is, like, you can see what your opponent is playing. And I think that does make a huge difference nowadays. Whereas if you're playing online or in real life, you don't know what your opponent is playing. It's a secret. And I think that is the big deal there, right? We didn't talk about the Mightyena or the Poochyena, but search for 2 Dark Pokemon villain put in your hand, so nothing special there. So here we go, guys. Loogie Bear 46. We're probably gonna have some people rage against us. Like I said, I don't plan on playing a bunch of games. If we show the deck off once, we're golden. Like, I don't want to bore people with showing it off. But you can see we're already going first. We're gonna start good old Wobbuffet. We know opponent is probably playing a bunch of abilities because they want to go first. But Wobbuffet is just gonna stop them. So, and it actually doesn't look like they are. Looks like it's a Charizard deck. Okay. So I'm fine with just ending my turn here. Oh man, they could just win, I guess. They could double blaze GX on the game. Whoops. Can't use the Dini. I forgot about that. They could just weld or attach. Let's go. Alrighty. So we know there's a Marnie in hand, so they're going to Marnie no matter what next turn. So I'm going to Snorlax. I don't think they'll have a way to retreat is a thing here. Yeah. And then Steven's Resolve. Oh, no, they're going to go... Oh, man, it doesn't matter what I do with Steven's Resolve. Unfortunately. What do we want on the bottom of the deck, I guess, is the main thing here, right? Like, we want Steven's Resolve. Okay, so let's see here. What do we not want on top of our deck, on the bottom of our deck? Like, we don't care about Faba. We don't care about AZ. And we don't care about Poochyena. So the cards go into my hand. And the reason why this is a big deal, they're going to Barney us, and then all this goes to the bottom of the deck. It doesn't really matter. We get 4 new cards, and then we don't want to see those cards. So far, just deactive, Evolution Incense. Now, they could just mind game me, and then they could, like, you know. Could go for it. Ooh, look at there. But nope, there's the Marnie, okay. Like, so my plan right now is to bring up the Dedenne. And I don't know if they're going to be true with the Snorlax. I don't know if the deck plays Switch. The Blaze GX. So this is a GX. So Miltank actually does not take a knockout on it right now. Okay. So we didn't hit what we wanted to hit. Alright. So I'm going to go Miltank into Steven's Resolve. Okay, we're gonna grab. I didn't see if Thornton's in there. That's missed by my part. Okay, Thornton. So we get the Snorlax back out. We're gonna grab Counter Catcher. Yep. And then I guess I want to grab a doll. Just in case they play Guzma, they knock out a doll or something. So Rare Candy to Charizard. Cynthia Shuffle Draw 6. What's the chance of them playing a Switch card? Fire Energi's a Charizard, okay. Flare Strike for the knockout, okay. So we're gonna go Counter Catcher the Dedenne, Thorton into Snorlax, put down Lily's Pokédoll. Oh, I probably should have grabbed. Well, I don't think we had the resources to grab that. Okay, we can't be a Seeker for Thorton or for Steven Resolve because we already played Thornton. Super Scoop Up, Tails. Super Scoop Up. That's not good. Fire GD active. That's fine. Boss order my Lily's Pokédoll, so they give a treat now. Outrage for the knockout. Don't take any prize cards. Send up Snorlax on our turn. Okay. I don't have an energy card, or I would try to go for Girafarig play. So we put down Wobbuffet. Put down Tropical Beach. Play Nest Ball, but fail it. So I'm going to go for Counter Catcher. We could just go for a Regirock here. Just have it on the bench. Could Lusamine. To get back Thornton and Stevens. And then we'll beach. All right. So they have to go for a Flare Strike here. For the knockout, which means they can't attack next turn. Interesting. They could have went for Outrage, but they didn't. Why not? That's pretty interesting. So now I'm going to go for Steven's Resolve to find Catcher, Pokédoll, are they DOS Machine? Yeah, it's kind of interesting they did that. Yeah, they could have just like Flare Strike for the knockout. So Giant Hearth comes down. Flare Strike for the knockout. Send up Wobbuffet. There's a Water G if we want to go for the Articuno play. I don't know if it's necessary right now. We're to Thornton the active to Snorlax. Let's get Catcher this up. Put down Pokédoll. Put down Tropical Beach. Attach a Water G here. And I guess we'll just beach. Man, that's unfortunate. Ow. I'm trying to find Guzma, or like, yeah, I'm trying to find Guzma. That's the big thing here. So they can't retreat to Dedenne right now. They can't super scoop it up, I guess. Welder, okay. One to this guy. Oh my goodness, they play Switch. Okay. Can't use Flare Strike next turn. Starting to become a pain. Okay. How many outs does he have for the Dedenne switch? One scoop up, one switch been played. And I can't go for like an Articuno play because then he could just like do this to put too much counters to. Huh. Only tested this Pokemon. Okay, okay, fair enough. So it only goes to this Pokemon. Interesting. Question is, how many Super Scoopers do you think he plays, guys? Fire it to the bench. Pass on our turn. We'll do this. Cool. I don't think anybody want to grab here. Oh, here comes the spam. Okay, so there is another Charmander. Okay. We could see what's in their hand if we really want to. I just want to get some flips off on here. Okay. There's a Charmeleon. Okay. I guess I could do Steven's Resolve to find via Seeker for the Lusamine. We'll grab a Lusamine and Teammates. Seems fine. Fired you to bench. There's the board Charizard. Let's see our price cards real quick. Oh, Articuno's in there. Ooh, that could be a good card. Okay. So now we go for... I guess I'll go for Team Rocket's Handiwork. Cool. Go to one Super Scoop Up, man. That's wild. We'll grow Lusamine for Lusamine and Team Rocket's Handiwork. Press done. I guess we can realistically go for like Girafarig, but then they can retreat the Dedenne. This is why I feel bad. See? This is why people hate Expanded. Oh, no, I hit the wrong card. Man. I hit the wrong card. Ooh, get some fire energies back. Okay. Fire energy to bench. Okay. Let's go for Team Rocket's Handiwork. Okay. They now have less cards than us. Okay. We'll go for Lusamine. I know this is so exciting, guys. This is like this is why Lusamine was kind of like banned, but now it's not banned. So. Okay, Charmander goes in the deck. They could just not grab anything if they want to. Yeah. I just don't flip 2 heads. Okay. All right. Then we go Team Rocket's Handiwork. Oh, that was a VS Seeker discard. Sorry, bud. 8 cards left. On our turn, we'll go for the Lusamine play. Get into the Robo sub. Go for Lusamine. At one point, we should have like oh, that's the wrong card. At one point, we should have enough like subs out and stuff that we shouldn't be able to lose. Okay. Team Rocket's Handiwork. Alrighty. Yeah, because with 4 cards left, 3 on the bench, 1 on the active, I don't think they have enough time. I don't think they have enough resources to actually survive. And I think, yeah, and there we go. So, like I said, we're not going to play any more games with this deck. I know we didn't get paired against the best matchup, but you take what you get. 1 super scoop up, 1 switch, and that was it. Like I said, not the most competitive deck, but you kind of understand what's going on with the deck. I'm not going to try and play another deck with this. I'm not going to try and play another match with this deck because most people just scoop. But I think the deck should be looked into if you are playing expanded. I think it's really good. So yeah, test it out, have some fun. And like I said, this is why people hate expanded. Yeah. Alrighty.